Oh, my fade outs are getting classy. Oh, they're nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to live streams week 3. I've done it. I've done 3 weeks in a row. They said it couldn't be done because consistently failed to do anything public for that long. But never mind. Hello, we're here. My name is Tom. You probably know me better as Anki Music, and we're going to make lots of fun things. Rayo Coyote in the chat. Hello. Good morning / afternoon. It is afternoon for me. It is getting to the stage in the day where I'm desperate for food, but I'm willing to torture myself for art and to entertain you beautiful people. Our tanker has made it on time. I'm very impressed. Well done, everybody. And well done you. You deserve some kind of plaudit. I don't really know what I can do for you. Tell you what, name one weird sound you want to see me turn into a glitch or a bass, and we'll put it in this remix in a little bit. That'll be your present for coming on time. Robot Lord, hello. It's lovely to have everybody in the chat. I'm very happy to be here and to start doing some work and some weird stuff. Sad trumpet noise. Yes, you can, Outanker. We will make a sad trumpet noise just for you in a little bit. Remind me later when we need glitches, and we will go to a sad trumpet first and foremost. So, anyone who hasn't seen the stream before, basically what we do is we just kind of dick about. This will not be particularly indicative of what sounds will be coming out of Anki in the future. This is much more classic Anki. If you started listening a couple of years ago, because I did loads of remixes for people and doing bootlegs and stuff, this is going to sound like that, because that's easy, and the stuff I'm doing outside of this is very difficult. So this is a kind of a nice break for me, and it's a really nice opportunity to hang out with you all, because I don't really use social media because I hate it, but you guys are lovely. So this is a nice opportunity to kind of sit and chat, talk about music, answer any questions you may have, and in the meantime, kind of do some work. So last week, for those who weren't here, we started, somewhat spontaneously, a remix of a very old Skrillex song called With You Friends Long Drive, which is absolutely gorgeous, which sounds a little something like this. That's the lovely, lovely original. And we kind of transformed it into stuff that sounded like this. Etc., which I think is actually pretty cool considering we made that in about an hour and a half last week. Not too bad. So this week, I asked everyone in the chat last time what they would rather see. Usually we start something from scratch, but they said let's kind of round this out, maybe give it an arrangement. So let's do that. Let's make some verses and stuff. I Am Gamma is back in the chat. Hell yes. You're going to behave yourself this week. You're not going to catch me out again. No. I still haven't forgotten. I don't forgive. I don't forget. You're still on my shit list, dude. It's lovely to have you in. Welcome, everybody. Oh, it's nice to have the stream fam back. So, here is what we need to do. We need to start going into planning phase. At the moment, we have a build that has basically nothing in it. We have these shitty kick drums and an amen break. Which is kind of wank, so we need to add some more tension to that. First and foremost, though, we need to pop an intro on this, we need a verse and a breakout, and then we need to build to a second drop. Here is the first question I have for all of you. Do we break straight out to a verse and build to a second drop, or do we break out to a kind of like dark interlude and build to a middle drop that's kind of much more dubstep focused and much darker? Which would you prefer? Nice pretty verse, horrible dubstep drop? Make your decisions now, A or B. Let's see what we do. While we're doing that, I'm going to round out some blocks on the start. Insert bars. Oh, I forgot about that feedback. Yup. Okay, I'm going to add a gate to you because you are just the worst. It's quite a cool sound though, isn't it? I should use that. Perillian, nice to have you in the chat. Difficult to say, but pretty verse. Okay, we got one for verse. Anyone for dubstep, or are we going to run with that? Robot Lord wants pretty. I think we are going pretty. Alright, sounds good to me. Anyone else want to jump in? Frazzle of the Dazzles is back here. Nice to have you here, my guy. What was I doing? I get distracted so like so easily by chat on my other monitor. I'm such a like I'm not that stupid usually, but I'm so easily swayed by bright moving things over here. I was adding in a gate just to tame this ridiculous goddamn feedback. Look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely absurd. There we go. Let's cut it out there. That's so much. So much. There we go. That ought to fix it. If it doesn't, I'll just keep muting normally. There we go. It's a pretty sound. Okay, so we've said we're going to break straight out into pretty verse, haven't we? So let's start planning this out on a macro level. Any aspiring producers, this is a great tip to use. Use whatever kind of blocking or notes feature your DAW may have built in to start trying to think about your structures before you start sitting and writing them, because otherwise it will just get a little bit too like overwhelming trying to like through compose something. It's nice to have a bit of a plan. Let's throw a verse back here and then just a small intro. I think that's all we kind of need. There we go. You're going to be an intro. Then afterwards, let's cut all these bars out because we don't need any of these. Remove bars. Yes, I'm very excited about Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you couldn't tell, that's why I'm singing the battle theme all the time. Brilliant. How am I? I'm okay. It's been quite a long weekend. Done quite a bit of work with friends. Stayed up really late. Ate a lot of pizza, but I'm good. Oh, you were with Mushroomizer at ADE. That is a shame I missed you. But say hi to Matt for me. Which class did you go to? I'm intrigued. Yeah, that was chill. I met up with a producer you might have heard of called Mushroomizer. He's been a fan of mine for ages, but well, I like started a collaboration with him ages ago. He's a lovely man. We sat and had a drink for about 3 hours talking shit about the music industry. It's very fun indeed. Right, we've got a verse, then we'll build again, and then we'll have to do something very weird for second drop, because second drop makes me laugh. You're not an intro, you're a drop. And then this will be second weird drop. And that's where the fun begins. I wonder if you can talk about how you master your tracks at the end of the stream. I absolutely can do that, Magnum. Here's the tip. I master them incredibly minimally, to the point where sometimes I barely even touch it, because I don't like fixing things in the master. I like having a very certain mix down that I've worked on the entire time. But yes, as we finish this out, we will look at mastering, so we can talk about what I would usually do. But yes, spoiler, not a lot, actually. The new stuff that we work on has slightly heavier mastering on it, but that's because I'm aiming for a bit of a weirder sound. I don't like slamming things through a multi-band compressor on Ozone and just cranking the gain up like modern dubstep producers could do, because my word, you lose a lot of dynamics. It can be really exhausting to listen to. Right, verse time. First thing, what we need to do is find a snippet from the original track we can play around with that we like to kind of have the basis. I think the phrase coming up here would be really nice. That's pretty. Okay, if we take that as our end point and come back in here. Sidechain compression, nice to have you in, my guy. It's good to get the stream fam back in. It's really nice having this like rolling crew of regulars. This is what I wanted. Like, not many people, but a nice family. We like talking to each other and just hanging out and making some music. Which one did Perillian go to? San Holo Masterclass. Yes, explained how to use the simplest sine wave to make any kind of sound. That is a philosophy I 100% sign off on. I've always said simple things done well sound incredible. Almost all of my sound design will be using like really, really basic waves. Saw, square, sine, that's really all you need. Sometimes if you're doing crazy fucking basses, yeah, it's fun to use some weird wavetable synthesis, but yes, you need to keep things nice and simple if you want a good, clean mix. Right, OG file. let's load that in there and just kind of bring it all back. Let's try and find the start of this. Found it! That was easy. Okay. Alright, it's that high note every single time. It's so nice. And then we'll copy it over again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a dub of this in, and this is going to be our kind of verse processing. So let's take all the bottom end out of this, turn it way down. What extra effects have I got in here? Oh, we don't need any of that garbage. That was for our cool fill. Mr. Mafonas, long time I haven't seen Reason. Yes, welcome to the delights of Reason. I bloody love it. Ah, it's so perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. Shenthusiast, hello, nice to have you in. Everybody say hello to our lovely newcomers. Smith and Phil, welcome. They are part of this nice stream family now. Ah, bollocks. I had automation. Goodbye. There we go. I am using version 10 because I don't have enough money to buy 11 yet, which is really frustrating. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to upgrading to 11. To be honest, by the time I've got enough disposable cash to drop down, 150 odd quid, I will probably end up just having 12 because they'll probably have come up with that, which is a shame, but oh well. Right, let's try and make some pretty guitar sounds in the background of our verse, shall we? Last time, my computer absolutely hated trying to process guitar live, which I can't blame it, so this might completely grind things to a halt. If it does, we'll make it with something else, never mind. But I just really like playing guitar, and it feels much more natural for me. What am I looking for? Bias FX, which I would heartily recommend to absolutely anybody trying to get a nice guitar tone from a DI source. Up you go, up you go. Oh man, I've completely lost myself. Where the fuck is this? Ah, we go! Gotcha. Okay. That is not coming through. Oh, that's why. There we go. Lovely. Can you tell I much prefer rock and metal to electronic music? I say that's a lie. Most of my favourite records are still electronic, but a hell of a lot of them are metal and rock. Right, let's find a nice clean tone. Horrible glitches, but never mind. I'm just getting carried away now. Okay, clean sounds. Let's load up our country tone. Oh yeah. Is that still in tune up the top? Sounds about right. That seems just fine to me. Let's just bring the gain back a little bit on all this garbage. Lovely. Let's apply a tiny bit of reverb. Just a little. That's great. And let's come up with a riff. Right. Let's have a listen to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What key have I put this in? Okay. That sounds like our one. mean to do that little major 4 there, but I kind of like it. I think that'll be messy, but could be really, really fun. Fluxium is in the chat. Nice to have you back again, my dudes. When did the stream start? According to XSplit, 18 minutes ago. So you're not that late, so don't worry. As last week proved, there will probably be a lot of technical difficulties because this stream setup is garbage. So if the audio goes out of sync or goes absolutely bizarre, just let me know and we'll try and fix it live and see what we can do. But I'm relying on you guys. Let's see what we can do by just literally just outlining some basic triads with this guitar, and then we'll load in some more flavor. 2, 3, 4. Alright, no, I need to land that earlier. Ooh. That's exactly what we want to hear. Bloody gorgeous, if I may say so myself. So these takes will all be very messy because I'm using an enormous buffer size, but to be honest, I don't think anybody wants to sit here and watch me quantize audio, so I'm fine with messy takes. I don't think this is going to be something that gets released, so this is just for fun. So I may as well make the act of making it fun to watch. Lovely, let's just double track this very quickly. I forgot the last chord. One more time. Oh, I'm such a sucker for that fucking chord. It's bloody great. And blame Gamma. Yes, Otanget, that is exactly what we will do. In fact, can we have that as a kind of motto, stream motto? Hashtag blame Gamma. Anything that goes wrong, always his fault. Any bad composition I do, absolutely his fault. Let's load in. I'm sorry to keep dunking on you. It's nice to have you here, I am Gamma. I'm sorry to be quite so mean, but you started it, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's move you to another bus, and move you to a master section. Nope, that didn't work. You need to go to a master section. Thank you very much. And let's try and find some nice little chords on top. So we're up here, aren't we? Yeah. We can't actually put Johnny B. Good on this, which is a shame. Oh, I don't know. Hang on, let me just quickly tune. That 4 at the end is nice, but the trouble with, man, I was really out of tune when I wrote these chords. Oh, I don't want to re-record, but I might have to. I really should have checked this earlier, shouldn't I? At least it was all in tune with itself. Ooh, Johnny C. Good. Man, that's fucking messy as hell. I've forgotten how to play so much stuff. Let's see what nice things we can come up with here. I've been listening to a lot of Foo Fighters recently, like old 90s Foo Fighters, and I think that chord is exactly the happy accident that would have been created in a Foo Fighters adult brain. Kurusuk36, hello, welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you. You're just about to see me perform something real messy. 1, 2, 3, 4. do me just fine. Bloody lovely. Then I think we start sticking a beat on roughly here. I should probably double track that actually. Whilst you have me here. And that's when bias decides to stop working, because of course it does. Oh, why are you doing this? Bias! You were behaving so well! There we go. That's war, what I like to see. Yes, for any latecomers, how could you, first and foremost? Horrible. But second, if you have any questions whatsoever, anything you want to ask, anything you want to discuss, you want my opinion on, you don't want my opinion on, any bits of production advice, things you struggle with, any new music you want me to check out, just let me know. This is a very informal stream. We'll just start chatting. I'm such a sucker for that last chord. God, it's pretty. Don't really know how it's gonna manifest itself anywhere else. And then we break out into a nice build. Yeah. And then we can drop with our silly, meaty dubstep drop. That sounds fantastic. Right, time to put a nice verse beat on this. Okay, so verse drums. You'll notice I'm not naming anything, which is not a good habit. I just kind of get excited on stream and don't really want to slow down because I'm acutely aware that I have lots of people watching me work. Usually I'm a little bit slower and neater, but if I get excited about things, the delay, it's haunting me. Oh no, is it come back? Wait, this is Gamma. I need confirmation. However, just to be sure, I'm going to mute the audio and turn it back. Stop, start, boom. Only about 4 beats. How about this? Better? Better. Excellent. I was hoping that would fix it. That's a much easier fix for us to do than restart the entire reason. Kurusa, what if the drop was choppier? That's probably a really good idea to do for our second drop. We can make this choppier when we copy it over. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. Right, we need to add a beat. You are a verse. Yeah, that's absolutely where we need to bring in a full beat. So, first things first, let's load in a weird one, and then we'll load in a nice one towards the end. So, let's get a nice kick drum on the go. This Travis Barker kit has loads of really good verse kicks. I found none of them in those ones. Quite like Smack, actually. Yeah, let's use Smack. Love the drum pattern in the second drop of your remix of Fireplace. Sexy, choppy stuff in that. That is... God, I can't remember that. That was years ago. That was the, like... That was the one where we moved the snare off, right? And it was just like... Dun, 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 if I remember rightly. Maybe? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, we could do something like that here as well. That'd be fun. If you like that, you were going to fucking lose your mind over the new Anki stuff, because I can't remember the last time I made a conventional drum beat for this album stuff. So much of it's like 5/8, 7/4, and they're all over the place. It's super, super fun. And I'm just really digging it. Like, the opening song is in 5/8, and literally the drums is like... It's so much fun. Bloody love it, I do. Right, this is going to need side chaining. Nick Houghton, and you're alive again and I have exams. I'm so sorry, my guy. I knew I should have consulted with your school board before I started this. Thank you for showing up regardless, and I hope the exams go well. I'm sure they will. I know you will ace it. Let's move this up to the top of sidechaining so I don't have to worry about this ever again. Da-da-da-da! Excellent. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for my guitars. You both need to go to sidechain. Lovely. And that should work. Yeah, that'd be nice. Just a little kind of like woodblock hit. Boom, 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 bam, boom, boom. Yeah, that's pretty. Gotta tighten you up because otherwise Reason will do its weird glitch thing. That is sidechaining good. I was worried for a sec. Lovely, let's just keep that beat kind of rolling, and then on this... Yeah, that's where we'll have like a little drum fill come in. We'll make our own. I'll load that in later when we get there. First and foremost, though, I can't get distracted. I need to make a little light snare, and then we'll make a heavy snare. Remember you saying to Minister, I'm having absolutely nothing in 4/4. At the time, that was true. There are a couple of sections in 4/4, but I don't think there's a single song that is entirely in 4/4. Definitely don't think so. The majority of them are weird, still. There's one that's really, really fun. And I really want to talk about it because it uses 4/4 really interestingly. It uses 4/4 as like being able to like finally give people resolution. So the way producers would usually do it with chord progressions is you'd hold on really tense chords for ages and ages and ages and ages, and then at the end you'd finally give them the home chord, which would be really, really great. But this time I've done it with weird like time signatures. It's in like 5/8, then 7/4, and then 6/8, and then you finally get 4/4 at the end as resolution, as this like, oh, you can breathe easily. Rambo, what have you done to your mic? Sounds distorted as fuck. Well, that is not good. Oh shit. I don't know. Has anyone else got problems with the mic? That's really weird. Seems fine on XSplit. I don't know what that is. That's a little scary. Not sure. It always sounds like that. Okay, it's just a shit mic. Apologies. I might actually, yeah, let me turn the volume of the mic down a bit so I'm not constantly distorting. Great. I will, I actually have a condenser up here. It's just really awkward to use it while I'm live streaming. So I will look into getting like a little Blue Yeti or something that I can just pop on the desk and not worry about it. Lovely. I'm looking for little snares, little tiny snares. Tiny little baby snares. Show me a baby snare. Come, fix the baby. Anything I do will inevitably go back to a Monster Factory reference. Come, fix the baby. Clean the baby from the inside. No, that's all too ridiculous. We need something light and airy and fluffy. Actually, yeah, let's go and get some like marching band snares. Those are fun. Oh, yeah, okay, that's going to sound really weird, but we'll process it to make it work. Nah, actually, we need something with a little bit of to it. A little rim. Yeah, let's get you in and then like process you very strangely and give you some sidechain so that you actually, you know, duck the rest of the fucking mix. And just because we were talking about weird drum beats earlier, let's actually move some of these around a little bit. Yeah, that's a much more exciting rhythm now. Okay, let's load those in there. And then we don't want any snares there because, oh no, we do. I got myself confused. Let's copy those across. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear it say warehouse. Move those in there. And then properly move in the heavier drums in there. So while I'm here, let's process this lovely, beautifully, cleanly recorded rim shot and just absolutely demolish it. I want to add, what could I do with this? Nah, tell you what, let's take it easy to start with. Let's just hyper compress it. There we go. That is where I think all the guitars have to cut out, and then we'll do a little edit. It's a pleasure to hear this. Oh, well, thank you very much. Are you currently independent or labelled? My music's on a bunch of different labels. I'll still be working with a few moving forwards, but for the most part, I think I'm looking at doing the new album independently, simply because it's so weird. I don't think anyone's gonna want to touch it. It's way too dumb. So yeah, I think I prefer being independent from here on out, but we'll see. I'm still open to working with partners and stuff. I've had good experiences, and I'm still on good terms with most of the labels that we work with. So yeah, kind of both is the answer to that. It's funny when you're beatboxing drum ideas because they're out of sync most of the time, but sometimes they sound really cool. Damn it, see, I want to hear what you can hear, and I want to steal from myself. That sounds great. And then let's move these over. Boom. And then we'll absolutely smack in. And then we'll land. That'd be really, really nice. I don't know why, but for some reason recently I've come to like referring to like hitting in on a section as landing, and I don't know why, but I quite like it. Are you open to doing collabs with color-based artists like Chime? Yeah, sure. It probably wouldn't really fit as much in the next phase of what's going to happen, because the album's quite so different, and I do want to pivot to that, but that's still a long time away. Like, I'm nowhere even close on that album, so in the interim I'd still be open to it for sure. I mean, you know, we're still making this kind of stuff on stream, so it's not like I've forgotten how, or I don't have fun doing it occasionally. How long will the stream go for today? Until I desperately need to eat. Probably about the same as last time, about 2 hours, maybe hour 45. We'll kind of see where my head's at. Lovely, right. Let's do some glitch edits to this. So that first long note can absolutely get demolished just by copy pasting a tiny section of the audio over and over again. That actually could be really cool. And then just get a little bass filler. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. One more, and then like a little bass fill in the middle. Pan these left and right, because these are super fun. Copy across. And then I want a little bass fill in there. Oh, sad trumpet. I said I was going to do a bass fill out of a sad trumpet, right? Of course, Anki, how could I forget? Here's the thing. Don't have a trumpet with me. Alright, I could either mimic a trumpet in the vocals, which would be very embarrassing but very funny, or I can use a very shitty Reason preset of a trumpet. That would be sadder, actually, and you specifically requested sad trumpet, so let's do that. I'm all about giving the fans what they want on a live stream, and sad trumpet was what was requested. So let's jump into brass, naturally. Can anyone see a trumpet? Trumpet. There we go. Oh, that's pretty sad. There's something like weirdly fucking like hip hop about that. Fucking great trap song coming out of that. Oh god, they're fucking atrocious. Can we do chords with this? Yeah, we can. That's really silly. Okay, let's start messing with this, shall we? So, we need it to just be a bend that lasts for this long. This is probably going to be a challenge. Okay, let's get our pitch bend on the go. This is so fucking stupid. Anki, how dare you ask for a sad trumpet? God damn it. Perfect. So what we're going to do is bounce that to audio now that we have it. This is what I quite enjoy about doing live streams, because usually I can go ahead and come up with a really stupid idea, and then about 2 minutes into it, realise how stupid it is, and completely fucking stop. However here, it's kind of like sunk cost fallacy. I've already spent 2 minutes finding a stupid preset that I kind of have to keep going with it, even though I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Probably badly. It doesn't have to be sad. I'm afraid, Ryokoiti, it does. Awatanka, this was his choice, and he specifically said the word sad. However, I do agree with you. Like, little chord stab thing could be quite fun. Maybe we'll do that second drop. Drummers would be a funny brag if you put them right in front of a drop. Yes! Genius, Stridey. Let's do that for the second drop as well. Let's build all the way up and then just have this sound. Perfect. Right, let's normalize you to actually get some volume. Right, now it's time to destroy. Let's ruin this fucker, shall we? Let's take it down an octave, first and foremost. It thinks it's a vocal. It's definitely not. Let's hyper distort it, because that's always very fun. Already pretty damn neat, to be fair, but I want some like filter movement in before that, so let's load in defilter. Sorry, every time I open up that menu today, my brain just goes off on and I start thinking about all the other bits of work I have to do today. Let's move this up and down, and then do this. Wow, that's doing absolutely fucking nothing, huh? Is that routed right? It is routed right. I think we just have that much distortion. You're kidding me. Let's go higher with that. Okay, no, it is doing something. Let's move that back to like there then. That's pretty damn neat. However, I'm not so sold on that pattern. Maybe it just takes longer and climbs. That's pretty cool. Okay, maybe we start higher with it. Higher still. More. More. I demand more from this. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got something. What I'm going to do is add a reverb. Make it so that there's absolutely no dry wet. And then over the course of this, we're just going to completely drench it as it climbs. So it kind of... That's pretty cool. What we probably then have to do is compress it, which of course we're going to do with an OTT because this is not subtle music. already kind of neat. I think it needs a little bit more charm, but for the most part, I think we can go ahead and call the production side of that a win, considering we did start with a low trumpet, and then we can move to editing the audio. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and what happens if we make this really, really quick and reverse it into itself and just copy it? Whoa! That's pretty fucking cool. Let's pitch it up 12. Yeah, I quite like that. Stream idea, make a whole song using only sine waves, even the drums. It could be called A Sign of the Times. Haha! Yes. That's not actually a terrible idea. I actually know somebody who composes completely like that. They literally only use sine waves and they do all the songwriting. They finish an entire song and then they go back and work on the sounds, which is fucking mad. Ridiculous. That's kind of cool, but I wanted to start earlier and build a little more. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for that. That's very, very cool. I think I want a little bit of like a dive in it though, as well. So I'm going to load in a frequency shifter and just fuck this right up. I think that's probably going to be the name of this stream. Just fine, and just down. If you just call the album "This Is Dumb," I'd lose my shit. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted. The album is going to be very dumb, but it's kind of dumb in a smart way. That's the best way to describe it. No, that's too boring. Let's go wide and automate that instead. Just do that there and go to about maybe here. Wow. There we go. That's pretty cool. In the meantime though, let's make it so that this and this are... Yeah, actually let's keep them low. I want to use that. That would be very, very cool indeed. So you're 12, but this is all up 12. Bear with me 1 second. I have a little plan. Just a tiny little plan. One that probably will not work. But let's cut here and make you back down an octave. Yeah, that's pretty fun. This is all sounding pretty damn similar at this point because of the amount of distortion we're putting it through. So I'm just going to go ahead and pan it left to right and call that a day. Lovely. And then let's catch this with some drum beats. Let's go up to the top. And keep the same rhythm, just harder drums. Lovely. That was a terrible plan, Tom. Now I'm going to put you in the right place. When you realise the stream is in mono. It's the actual stream in mono! Fuck off, is it? It's actually... Have a look. It shouldn't be. No idea why the stream is in mono. That is... a fucking trip. Okay, that's another thing to add to my list of things to fix. Jesus Christ. I'm very bad at streaming, huh? Let's just load in a basic kick for now. Yeah, that's quite nice. I just panned that, right? I did! I'm afraid I did. No, learning. Yeah, of course, mate. Learning. I really should have got it figured out properly before I jumped in. There's just so much to do, and the trouble is, like, very few people stream DAWs reliably and consistently, so, like, the litany of problems that crop up when you try aren't really documented anywhere, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, that will work just fine. That's 4 bars in, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's copy you. Defo mono, fuck's sake. Alright, I'll have to look into that. No idea why that would be the case. Okay, let's get just a nice basic snappy snare. Lovely, we'll process these later. At the moment I just want a beat because I have spent way too much time making a sad trumpet and talking. We are making slow progress today, but at least it's fun, right? I say that like really hopefully, like, it is fun, right? It's fun! Then that would be 4 bars. Excellent. Let's copy you across. Yep. Cool. Lovely. Okay, so we definitely need a hi-hat in there. Let's just find a really easy one. That's quite... Oh, no. Look, wrong one. Wrong one! That's the one we wanted. Whew. Almost avoided a disaster. Slightly the wrong hi-hat. My main problem with that is that it's really softly played. Psychoacoustically, that's terrible, because it's going like... which is not what we want. It's got really good frequency content, but what we want is a big splashy long one. So I could just go in and look for another one, which I probably should do, but instead I'm going to do very silly things. And distort and reverb and then compress to make an artificial tail of my own. Of my own creation. Yes. Yes. It's a very dumb idea. I really should have just hunted for a better sample, but fuck it, we're here now. That's all fine, but that's going to sound genuinely atrocious unless I go up here and change the signal path. There we go, that should work. Fuck it, we'll do it live! We'll do it live! What if instead you added the fast hats, fast pace? That's basically what's going to happen, my dude. I'm going to add, that's our kind of like beat keeping one. That just keeps us on the straight and narrow, especially when the snare gets a little bit weird. And then we add in flavor hats on top of that. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's take some random ones. You? Sure. 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 All of those would have been better. That one, sure. Yeah, let's just do that one again. I'm pretty sure that's a copy of one that we've already had in. It is, in which case I'm just going to put you up for. Cool. What I'm then going to do... We can't hear anything in the browser. Ah, okay. Never have been able to. That's an interesting one. I don't know why that would be the case either, because that should technically be coming right the way through my audio interface and straight out. Okay, add that to the pile of things I need to look to. So there have just been moments in the stream where I have just been sat there listening and auditioning clips over here for like 10 minutes at a time, and you guys have just been doing... like, you guys have had absolutely no recollection of what I've been doing. Jesus. Great. Hashtag blame Gamma. Yep, fucking blame him. Blame him again. That's sounding pretty neat with those hi-hats. I am a fan of those. Let's copy those over again. Cool. So what I think we're going to go ahead and do here is create some backing arps. Oh, it's just so pretty. Let's clip you up. There we go. So to further illustrate the point we were talking about earlier that San Holo brought up, there we go. I've just had a notification from fucking XSplit saying your CPU usage is abnormally high. You may experience problems. And I just had a look at the readout and it says 100%. I'm just like, oh shit. Lovely. Right, backing ups. Anyway, further to what I was saying, we want to create things with the most basic oscillators possible. We don't need anything too fancy here. Basic saw and a little FM pair just for brightness, and that's all we really need. Lovely. Now what I will do is make sure that's actually arpeggiating. Lovely. Man, I really should get back into making like cyberpunk style stuff. It's very fun. Let's put that up there. Ridiculous. Right, cool. Let's add on some delay. I will put on replica. Definitely. Because it's a really, really pretty sound. Okay, maybe that's something we do on another stream then. We'll do like a proper fucking sci-fi soundtrack. I would not be adverse to it. Beautiful. Ah, yeah, spacey. I feel like I'm in a Pixeltron movie. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I bloody love ARPs. Right, let's get you sidechaining. Okay, so we got... Those are the notes we actually want to outline, I think. Let's have a listen to how they sit on top. Very nice colour. It's one of those things where you kind of don't notice while they're in until you take them away, and then you're like, why? Why does this song sound so shit now? And that is why. That is the reason. That loop is really pissing me off. There we go. So we're looking for R3, R4, and R7. Beautiful. And we're just going to hold on those notes forever and ever and ever. Amen. I'm amusing myself more than I am anybody else today. There we go. I That might be my favourite comment so far. Nah, I would define myself as fairly amused. Like, that's the best review I could have ever asked for. Not highly entertained, not inspired or motivated. Yeah, fairly amused-ish, maybe. Sometimes it's alright. So fucking middle of the road. I think what we do is we actually have these running the whole time, but we actually just lift the filter when we get there. So I'm going to bust the two together, and we're just going to go ahead and start you nice and low. So we kind of get the hint of the colour, and then slowly build through, and then lift to taste, even though I did that way too early, and it has to be there. There we go. That's much better. Right. So then we have that kind of floating in the background, which is nice. Okay. So what we can do is load in some of these hits. But make them weirder. Far, far weirder. Bounce to new recordings. Will you behave? You will. To the unused recordings. Yes. Now we have some audio to work with. Let's put you up an octave. Because then what we can actually do, once this is getting extra weird, is keep you going in the background and sidechain you. Yeah, I actually really dig that. I'm realizing that we put like no low end in any of this. There's no bass, there's no nothing. It'll come, don't you worry. So what we need to do here is really ruin this. I think we know how with our old friend Mr. Overdrive. There we go. It's so horrible. I love it. Let's do that, and now we have a fight on our hands to try and rein in some of this distortion. That's a really dumb idea, actually. I might take it off. That's fun. Yeah, that's gonna work, man. That's gonna work. Let's find our sub. Wherever I've left it in the drop area. Where did I leave you in the drop area? Good dirty sub. Perfect. Let's copy you over. And then you are... Oh, that's right. Excellent. There we go. And let's move this over there. Lovely, and we've got ourselves a bass. That's a really weird breakout, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Just want to say the tips you gave me last stream have very much helped me improve my mix. Amazing! That's really, really cool to hear. It would be really cool if you could take another listen at the end of the stream. Potentially, we'll be able to fit that in. If not tonight, then we could definitely listen next week. If you wanted feedback on it in the interim, you are welcome to send it to me on Instagram, and I could potentially take a look at it maybe tomorrow. I might have time tomorrow, might be Thursday, but yeah, I'd be happy to take another listen to it. It's always good fun. I'm glad you found some use in my ramblings. Right, and then yeah! And then more of these coming in here. More. Right, those arcs really fuck out that little breakout. Cheers, a shame, because that breakout was a super cool thing that we did last week. There we go. I'm a sucker for those tapping guitars. That's very, very fun indeed. Cool. I think we're actually starting to put together a little flow here now. That's pretty cool. I'm such a sucker for that fucking melody line, even though it's all over the place. I think we definitely need to have some sidechain kind of pulsing the beat here. That is for sure. Let me just grab that, put you on 4 of the floor. The best beat in the world, if you're basic as fuck. There we go. So now what we can do is start adding in the traditional build elements. So we'll add in an extra snare for good measure. That's sufficiently stupid. Let's do that. Add you on a quarter as well for the time being. You really miss it when it's gone, don't you? I I actually think we kind of want this snare continuing to just do that, and instead of speeding it up, we'll just load in another one. Never enough build drums. Let's do that one. Moving faster. 8s. That's 8 triplets. That's not what we want at all. That will be a disaster. Nope, that's a 16th. That will also sound like shit. That's what we want. God, I'm a mess. 16ths next. Boom, boom. And sure, we could do 32ths. I'm not adverse to doing 32ths. I'm a modern man. There we go. Here we fucking go! Ooh, I don't know if I like the sidechaining or not on that breakout. If you can hear it, chat, which I'm not sure you can. If that sidechain sounded good and we want to keep it, yell. If not, if we want to keep it like this, we'll also do that. Which I think does sound better. And then we slam in. Lovely. That needs to go there, I think. What you'll notice I'm doing here is basically fleshing out the build as much as we can. Then we'll kind of round off the verse, and then basically all I need to do is copy-paste it into this section, and we'll just make a couple of changes. Then we can fix up the second drop and see what we do there. And I think that will probably be a good climax to end the stream on, just really messing with that second drop. And finding all kinds of fun glitches that we can do. That's so hype when that comes in. Alright, we need some rises over that. Just screaming upwards. That goes too high way too soon. Let's move you across. Let's do the same with our kick. Notice how we're kind of using the same filter movement on absolutely everything that starts building up. That way you get a nice unified sweep up of energy. Which is pretty dang cool. But when we don't have the snares, there we go. Snares need to join in. There we go. And this arm end break is really not working for me right now, so I'm going to re-trigger you too. There we go. And just do something silly. Where can I get their snare samples? Are they free? I can't actually remember which ones these are. It looks like the Virtual Riot pack. So this is actually, these are just from the Virtual Riot drums on Splice, because I'm not trying to do anything crazy. Like a lot of the original Anki drums are me just like processing weird things from my kitchen and then slamming them through some massive amounts of compression to get cool transients and stuff. But for the purposes of making just fun stuff for stream, I just figure it's easier to load in fun bits rather than dig into the nerdy nitty-gritty stuff. So yes, this is the Virtual Riot pack on Splice. There's a couple of others here that are good go-tos. The company drums are good. The Travis Barker drum kit is just, it's great. Real good for acoustic drums. Right. Anki drums, compressed cheese confirmed. You're not far off. I did actually, I made a kick out of slapping a steak against the microphone a couple of days ago, and it's probably one of the nicest kicks I've got on the new record. Delay is a little annoying again. What about now? Lovely. Classic radio sound effect trick. Yeah, it is. That and like taking a hammer to like cabbage and stuff. That's how they used to make all the hit sounds for fight scenes. I do that all the fucking time with a microphone. Like that's how a lot of my drums get created, to be honest. It's just messing about with cutlery and whisks and wooden spoons. Wooden spoons are amazing snares. Amazing snares. Slam that against the bottom of like a saucepan or even just like on my desk. That's just a great snare. Lovely. Alright, what I will do here is load in a riser, we'll do a tom fill in the verse, and then copy it over, and then we'll fuck up the weird drop. Leather jackets are amazing for Foley fighting, I can't even talk. Leather jackets are amazing for Foley for running and fighting. And slapping your own ass is great for punches. Agreed, yes. Yeah, very much so. But one of the best things you can do for transients is to like puff your belly out as much as you can, so it's like really, really tight, and then literally just start like flicking it and like close mic it, and you can get some really cool like doing, doing. It's very, very, very cool. I need some risers over this. Definitely need some risers. Oh my goodness, C-Drive, could you just take any fucking longer? Okay. That would do. It's a long enough riser, I reckon. Yes, that's the hit, isn't it? It is. Let's get you moved back to here. Gamma dummy thick confirmed. Fucking knew it. You could just tell. Let's do something pretty over this. I reckon like a piano or something in the background would be really, really nice. Dun, whoa, no. No, 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 no. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Skinny fucker can't gain weight for shit. Mate, I wish I had that issue. I'm exactly the other way. I put on fat so quickly. Lovely. It is so lovely. That's a blast from the past. Why have I got Mr. Lonely stuck in my head? Jesus. Akon. I love stupid video gaming motifs like that. Right, let's add on a nice kind of replica to get a good delay going. Lovely. Let's play it really, really softly. Lovely. And let's just have a listen to what we can do. We can probably mess around with that, but maybe I just want to kind of like get a nicer high melody going instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That trumpet is so bad. Oh my god, I can't believe we fucking did that. Stupid. Also use a lot of virtual riot impacts for Captain America's shield hitting stuff. That, to be honest, is not a bad idea. Have you seen, there's a video that made the rounds years and years ago of there's like a fight scene from like a martial arts film just overdubbed with all the hits are cone sound snares, so it's literally like it's great. It's super addictive. What was I doing again? I forgot what I was doing. I got really distracted by the trumpet, which clearly everyone is a fan of. It's just me. What was I doing again? This is why you label things. What the fuck was I doing? Is it this? Oh yeah, you're streaming, Tom. Well, thanks for that. Everyone's a comedian now, huh? God. Fostered a little community of know-it-alls. Jesus. I think what we do is just kind of do distracted by my arse clapping. Yes, I was Gamma. Hashtag blame Gamma's arse. Yeah, let's do 8s. We'll just kind of float that along the line, play it nice and softly, and then just keep copying it. That would be really cool if everything else actually did shut up. But unfortunately, I've forgotten to do. Hashtag blames Gamma's arse is absolutely the fucking tagline for this stream now. Forever it shall be. Let's go ahead and mute you. There we go. Try making every second snare dry. Hey, Clown Man, nice to see you. Without a reverb tail in that intro part. I mean, that could be pretty neat. I don't mind doing that. Let's go ahead and automate that down. There we go. So we just go extra dry. we get a lot louder. What I might actually do is kind of like put you up or down. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of the crazy gain we've got out of that, but if we take it off, yeah, okay, no, we don't need to take it off, but we do need to just bring that output gain down a touch and clip it up a little bit, I think. Yeah, that already could be kind of neat. I want to throw like a little delay on it though. So we like drop the reverb so it's super dry, but then there's this little like echoed like in the background. That'd be really neat. Echo, you go before the compressor, please. There we go. Pitch that was better. We'll try it both ways once we've got the delay kind of loaded in. Yeah, I think on a quarter note. Ping pong it, and here's the fun bit: using feedback loops. This is what I love to do. Let's load in a distortion, not like that. Shift load in a distortion, and now we can cable it up. So we take the breakout input to there. Perfect. What that means is that every single time a delay runs through it, it's just going to get more and more and more distorted. So I'm going to put you on kind of like tube distortion and mess with the settings a little bit. So now we get this. Okay, I forgot how sensitive it was when you used distortion. Okay, that I can really get on board with. That's kind of neat. What I might do is 3/16. Yeah, alright, I like you. Actually, I do like that a little bit more. Let's load the dry wet, load the ducking up, turn you off, and then only turn you on when we use the second snares. There. That is a really silly idea. Let's use it. Maybe not there. I think like 4 up and then like 6 down. That's really fun, and then we just take it off just before the next snare. That's really, really cool. Let's move that along there, because that just kind of gives us a little bit of life to it. Speaking of life, I kind of want to just load in something groove-based. Let's use like a Foley sound. Use these ones, because these are actually really tasty. Oh yeah, you can't hear any of these, can you? Let's use this lighter sample. There we go. And let's just kind of put you on a little beat. That's fun. Yeah, that's what we need. Fun, fun, fun for all the family. Except, nope. I want you later, and we probably just put that in there. Yeah, that's definitely what we need. There we go. Except that doesn't really work with all these crazy kicks. So let's put you in the middle of all the crazy kicks instead. Nope. Let's not do that either, because that sounds ridiculous. There we go. That's fun. There we go. Let's join you all together. Make sure you actually end on the bar so that you're a usable fucking loop for me. Great. And let's start copying. Boom, boom, boom. It's a little over the top, but hey, who doesn't love a little bit of over the top? Is this the same lighter sample you drown and reverb a lot in the Circadian album? I probably do. To be honest, I will have used a lot of little samples like that. I definitely did use that one and reverbed it for sure, but I've also got a huge folder of my own Foley stuff that has a lot of lighter stuff and a lot of transits that sound like it, matches striking and little scrapes and stuff that, yeah, I did a load of reverbing on Circadian with. Lovely. Let's make a kind of like basic little bass just to run over this intro. Let's use a monotone. Blame Camera's ass has been clipped. I mean, to be fair, you're awfully self-aggrandizing there. Gotta get your ass on show, haven't you? Lots of chorus, lovely, lovely. Nice and soft. And then let's select our roll. There, bring the depth way down, time up a bit of alpha again. Who's the Bomb King? I'm the Bomb King. Oh man, I need to watch Flight of the Conchords again. It's been years. Stupid fucking thing. Right, let's try and... yeah, let's just get that outlined. Very nice. Gamma is going. He's taking his fertile drum butt with him. Never mind. See you next week, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always lovely to have you. I will see you same time next week. Aaron, say bye to Gamma. Oh, too late. People are already asking him to clap his ass for him. Goodbye. What have we created here? Jesus. There we go. You need to go there. Then you're on off 4. Boom, boom. Lovely. Who doesn't love the Foo Fighters chord? Ridiculous. So nice. You can go there, and then we get that sorted. We need a hardstyle track with heavily processed arse cuts for kicks. Absolutely we do. I know it might seem like I'm joking. I'm all in, man. If you can get me a sample of that, we're gonna make that. And no one will tune into this stream ever again. Yes, Gamma, yes! Send it. I look forward to it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use your ass claps for everything in a song. Can't wait. Lovely. What this needs is its own extra riser going all the way up to the drop. Thank you very much. Is that actually stopping on the drop yet? No, it's not. There it is. You have been compressed in, so now we'll just do that. Yeah, that's what we needed. Let's boost the level there. Love that bass. So what we're going to do is copy all of this over. Yoink and yoink. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is load in a different bit of the song for this verse, I think. Because there's so much of this original that we can play with. It's got to be there. Just a great little clip. Okay, if we take that and put you on our nice verse channel, although I don't know how all those really colourful notes are going to work with our weird Foo Fighters chord, but let's find out. That's nice. Bit weird, and now I want this bit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The dumb bit. Okay, let's move the dumb bit in. Pitch up like a rise would be dope. That would be dope. And I'm going to steal that idea. Yeah, and then we've got to absolutely just come in, all guns blazing here. And then we're out, and we're into our build. Perfect. Wow, yeah, okay, we're gonna get rid of sad trumpet this time. Unless we don't. And we do that instead. So we're going to take you, we're going to put you down there, and I'm going to completely reverse this. We got ourselves like a little hard style like sound. Which is pretty fucking cool. But let's do that instead. Okay, we need a little glitch before it though, for sure. Let's do 16ths. Oscillating back and forward between high and low pitch. Let's do that. Delete unusual recordings. Yes. Take you all up to 12. Yes. Wow. And then pitch shift you in there. And then let's crush all of that into the space of 1/16. Yes. That's what we like to hear. Let's make this a bit more even and actually get it starting on the bar. That would be really, really handy. And And from here, actually, I don't like it starting super high. Why don't we go up then down? And then we're out. Okay, so here is what's going to happen now. We have completely got a structure sorted there, I think. The only thing we need to do is do weird edits on the second drop, and then we have ourselves a full arrangement, and we'll go in and fine-tune and fix everything. Oh, the shooter is in, my guy! I think, unfortunately, you may have just come in at basically the very end of the stream, because we've reached kind of a natural stopping point, which is a shame. However, this archive will be up on YouTube. This isn't only 2 streams, and I can't even finish a track in 5 months. Dude, it's okay. I've had a lot of practice, and in all fairness, outside of this, I've been doing things way, way, way slower. Like, it's ridiculous how slow I am in the rest of life. This is actually like relatively slow if I'm making this kind of song, though, to be honest, because obviously I'm sat here chatting with all of you. Usually I can put together a full arrangement that sounds roughly like this in about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, and then it would be an extra couple of hours of going in and tweaking and making edits, and then about 2 hours of mixing, and then we're done. Always love the turns your music can take and how much you experiment with them, as well as take ideas from the chat. Thank you very much. To be honest, that's part of why I love doing this, is taking ideas from all of you guys. You guys are much smarter and more interesting than I am. I just am nice and quick with a mouse, so we make good music together. That's Superman. Huge fan. Thank you very much, Bashuda. It's really nice. It's slow because you have to deal with Gamma's ass. I do have to deal with Gamma's ass. It's ridiculous. So what I reckon we do is, we're not going to do the full second drop edit this week. I think save something for next week. Next week what we'll do is finish off the second drop, finish off the structure, and then we'll just make something entirely different, something entirely new. But just to start with, I want to do the first 2 bars of the second drop, which I think will be really fun, and then we'll just listen back to what we've got. So I think we have to catch. Alright, we'll do the first 4 bars. And we'll completely take off all of our drums apart from those. There we go. Okay, yeah, those are really, really silly. Let's get rid of all these basses. I think we can do weirder ones for sure. Let's load in this riser. That's too long. Yep, let's do that and have you in all the time. And then we'll land on that there. And then we'll do fun things. But for now we just need to do stranger edits. Much stranger edits. What are we going to do? Stabs are the name of the game here, I think, but we want to kind of throw it away to as many weird things as we can. Alright, That could be a cool new rhythm. I could get on board with that. Let's go with that. New album idea. Call it Gamma's Arse. I might sneak a reference to an arse in. I mean, this album is going to be something really important to me, but I could always sneak an arse in. Let's go. Yeah, let's do something like that. That's more fun to me. There we go. Let's bring one back and start messing with this rhythm a little more. Make sure there's no bass go. Oh no, I'm working with the bass at the moment, aren't I? Silly me. There we go. Let's take all of this. Move you to there. Move you to there. And then you are my new friends, so you can leave, and I'll copy you. Yeah, okay, that's pretty fun. Just to kind of like stop, start, and not having any of those pads ring over. But we kind of need to keep up that level of intensity the whole time. So nothing over an eighth in length, for sure. Okay, yeah, that needs to happen. Let's copy you. This is very boring to watch. This I apologise for hugely, because this is just me making minuscule edits to rhythm and stuff until I get something I like. And then maybe, let's just throw off some 16ths and really confuse people, because I like confusing people now. It's what the next album's going to be. Okay, that's going to kick ass. See you next week, Sidechain. Thank you very much for popping in. I will see you next Tuesday, my guy. That's really, really fun. And then same kind of rhythm here. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa, no. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't want to yet. Let's not resolve. Upbeat chicken. And then just get rid of all of these and then we'll okay. Get rid of all of you and just hear me out here. And just keep re-triggering you over and over and over again until we hit there, but then add pitch bends. Make pause of 5 seconds of absolutely nothing and the drop kicks in. We definitely could do that. Just silence here. That would be fucking cool. And then land on the snare. That's something we're going to do. Good idea, Stridey. Won't quite be 3 seconds, but it will be some silence, because silence is golden. Let's get rid of all of you. Wait, we're landing on the snare, aren't we? So, goodbye to all of you. Get rid of all of you, because you're going to be bass edits. You're nothing still. You have to be moved back to there. There's so much to think about when you're trying to do a stop edit. There we go. And then we definitely need to stop there. We'll add like a horrible bass growl. Question, do we... You know what, it's not even a question, we're absolutely going to. We're going to take these and do the same stops with them all. That would be really, really cool. What we're going to do is make sure that this is actually re-triggering correctly. Which I think is this one, isn't it? Yes, it is! Ba 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 ba. And then we're just going to stop. Stop the vocals every single time we stop the pads. Get everything nice and uniform. Because I love it when my stabs are neat. There we go. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye. Okay, that would be really, really fun. You can go, and you can go. And then that's where we have to hit him with the bass that I think I might have deleted. In fact, I probably did. In fact, I definitely did. Never mind, we'll make new basses. I'll make new friends! We'll make new basses. First and foremost, though, I want to fuck with this. Let's pitch bend up all of these all at once. Same with combinator 3, which happens to be a serum. Make you 4 and 4. Pitch bend up. Same again. You sub. I don't think you're being pitch bent yet, are you? No, you're not. You're going to be a 4 as well, you cheeky little devil. Instead of dunna, make it dunna-nunna for the drop. It's hard to convey rhythm over text, so I'm not quite following that one. Let's put that there. Okay, nearly good. Nearly good. I think 4 is too silly a range though. Combinator 3. There we go. God, that was horrible. Where's my good dirty sub? There we go. Where's my good boy? 2. And then that's where we will absolutely slam into a stupid bass. Because we're very near the end of the stream, I don't think I have time to make one from complete scratch. So instead, I will simply load in one I was making earlier when I was making dubstep tracks for another project. Let's do that one, and let's put you there, and let's just absolutely destroy you with some distortion and some compression. Lovely. That's already pretty fucking cool, actually. Probably compress that. Nyop, nyop. Nyop, nyop. Oh, it's so silly. Wait, am I seeing requests for Pingu noises? Because we can absolutely do that. We just throw in a newt here. Newt! Yeah, that's the thing. Newt would be great over this. Yeah, fuck it, let's layer it. Let's do Newt over that. So, we're coming through. Let's get that in. Okay, let's see what we can do with Newt, shall we? Okay. At the moment, kinda stupid, but when layered with this, It works. It could be worse. I've heard worse. I've done worse. But what we're going to do is hyper distorter, I think. I mean, my computer's already crying, so I really don't want to load on anything too horrible. Let's just use Mr. Overdrive for the time being. Let's move you up a few. And let's put you on. Yes, R1. That would work just fine. Perfect. And then mute. Then we'll have to do some frequency tidying out because that will be a hot mess. Insert. Lovely. High pass. Get rid of all this garbage. Perfect. And then we will pan it. I've seen a lot of love for the newts, and it's making me realise that maybe I should quit trying to make meaningful music and just do dumb shit. It's good, but it's not quite horrible enough. Yay! That's a cool layer. Excellent. And then here we'll load in. I'm aware you can't hear any of these. So I'm just going to load that one in there instead. Which should sound good. Yeah, that one's fun. Whoa! There we go. Beautiful. It is beautiful. Excellent. Okay, what I think we do, I think Newt is a suitable climax to where we are. What I'm going to go ahead and do is bounce what we have thus far to audio so we can hear it without my computer glitching the hell out, which it really is, and then we'll finish off little bits of this next time. Let's do export song as audio file to my desktop, and we'll call it Newt1, because of course we should. Oh, there we go. And in the meantime, if anyone's got any questions, this is the time to do it, because I'm going to be utterly inactive for about 3 minutes. So have at it. I'll probably just do sign-offs now. Why not? Because, I mean, and there's no topping Newt for today. So have a think about what you want us to do next week. If we do, yeah, if we do a strange song, probably not a remix next week, and just kind of fuck about with glitches and have a good time with trying to compose out a song that doesn't maybe fit into a standard, like a standard conventional structure, that would be really fun. And then before we do that, we will finish this up. So we'll have to add on something up here, which you can't actually see because it's behind my face. Yeah, I'll add on an extra little outro. We'll build out the intro and the verses a little bit more. I don't quite like what's going on in the verse and build 2 just yet because I think we need to fix up a few little things. We'll do a mix. May even do a master, but I can't really be bothered, and it's not that fun. Probably not that entertaining either, because it'd just be me constantly doing this, bouncing stuff out, and then like just kind of waiting to hear, which is not an exciting stream. I'll take it. Ask, how are you so cool? Lots of practice. That's how. Great stream. But I have so much fun with these streams. That's really, really lovely to hear, man. That's great. First one I've seen to watch more on Twitch, but I have a lot of fun. Striking that means a lot. Honestly, that's really, really cool. I hope you'll turn up next week and the weeks after that. That would be really, really great because it's really nice to have this family. I can't be bothered to wait for this. This sucks. So let's just listen to the track and appreciate all the CPU glitches because my computer is absolutely hating this. Like, absolutely hating it. So let's see how it works out, shall we? Right. Oh, I have nothing here. Great. That's pretty fun. Actually, before we start, what I'm going to do is just up my buffer size ever so slightly. There we go. That's probably made my recent audio fuck up. It has, hasn't it? Bet you it has. Stop, start. There we go. Let's try that. Looking forward to the next week's stream. Rio, I hope you're going to join us. It's going to be good fun. Considering there's not much here in the moment, it's pretty cool. Oh, Foo Fighter chord every time. Definitely need something here, like an extra cymbal. And yeah, that transition needs a lot of work. And I want something there rhythm-wise. Yeah, definitely. Build it up. Oh yeah! Oh, that transition's shit. And here we need more things, more changes. And yeah, definitely need to change stuff up here. I'm seeing requests for more cowbell and more newts, both of which maybe we can add next week. I'm fine with adding some more cowbell. That's fine to me. I'd be totally okay with that. This is a long arrangement. I can cut this down a little bit, I think. This is way too long. Was it 4 minutes already? That's stupid. And then, last but not least, the weird thing we just did. Okay, I really like that. Alright, I just want to hear that one last time because it's so stupid. Goodness me. Can't believe we actually made that fit. I definitely feel like I have to steal that at some point and use it in a more serious thing. Let me just pitch that up 12. There we go, that's what we were looking for. Right, I think with that it's time for me to say goodbye. I mean, we already did goodbyes early before we listened, so I'm just going to run away now. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been... Jesus, it's been 2 hours. That's actually gone really quickly. This has been great. I'm going to see you the same time next week. See you later.